There's been a great deal of activity recently related to the regulation and the treatment of digital assets in cryptocurrencies. I understand what the President's comment is. I'm not concerned by the President. Last month, the Libra Association, a consortium of 28 businesses, including a Facebook subsidiary, announced that it is developing a cryptocurrency called the Libra. The Treasury Department has expressed very serious concerns that Libra could be misused by money launderers and terrorist financiers. To go through those entities and go on the dark web and think you're not getting... Treasury has been very clear to Facebook, Bitcoin users, and other providers of digital financial services that they must implement the same anti-money laundering and countering financing of terrorism, known as AML-CFT, safeguards as traditional financial institutions. Totally behind on our discussion issue. Our overriding goal is to maintain the integrity of our financial system and protect it from abuse. Treasury takes very seriously the role of the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency, and will continue our efforts to protect our country and secure the U.S. and global financial systems. Cryptocurrencies. I'd like to give some brief. FinCEN's mission is to safeguard the financial system from illicit use, combat money laundering, and promote national security through the dissemination of financial intelligence. You know, as I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to speak about. We obviously have concerns with the privacy issues. There's been items in the press about potential settlements. I'm not going to comment on that. But obviously, the regulators, and one of the regulators, as I've said, most people haven't heard on FinCEN. So one of the reasons I wanted to explain this is whether they're banks or whether they're non-banks, they're under the same regulatory environment for FinCEN, and we will hold them accountable. And they're going to have to convince us of very high standards before they have access to the U.S. financial system. Bitcoin trades where it is. I'm not commenting that it's high or low. Again, there are multiple ways we protect the currency. Some of these are physical things that you can see, like when you look at the $100 bill and you see the thread. There are security features that you can't see. Okay, there are security features that are limited to the government being able to see. So we don't advertise what all the security features are. But these are very complex things that once they're developed, then require different machinery to be made and a different manufacturing process. So the new currency is not going to come out for a long period of time. When people talked about the design, and again, the design starts with the security features, okay? There were some preliminary art, what I would call artwork, not design. And again, even in the most optimistic scenario of me staying through the president's second term, I'm not staying past the president's second term. This currency isn't going to come out. So this is not a political issue.
On the Federal Reserve, Turkey sanctions are coming. Will you